சன் ஜேஜஸ் ஆதி பொது அறிவு சார்ந்த ஒரு யூடியூப் சேனலாகும். இந்த பாடத்திற்கான கேள்வி பதிலை டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் பாக்ஸில் கொடுத்துள்ளேன், சரிபார்த்துக் கொள்ளவும். அத்துடன் எனது சேனல்களின் இணைப்பும் உள்ளது.
1. Postal voting is otherwise called 1. Plural voting, 2. Proxy voting, 3. Weighted voting, 4. Surrogate voting, 2. One feature is common to the following bodies. Find it out. Supreme Court, Election Commission, UPSC, Office of CAG, 1. They are advisory bodies. 2. They are extra-constitutional bodies. 3. They are controlled by legislature. 4. They are constitutional bodies. 3. In case of a disagreement between the two houses of Parliament over a non-money bill, 1. The bill will lapse. 2. The President may sign it into a law. 3. The President may call a joint sitting of both the houses to consider it. 4. The President may ask both the houses to reconsider it. 4. What amidst the following is not true of the general electoral roll prepared through the agency of the Election Commission? It is to be used for elections to the 1. Lok Sabha, 2. Panchayatiraj and Nagarpalika institutions, 3. Legislative assemblies of the states, 4. Legislative councils of the states where these exist, 5. Right to vote is mentioned in the parts of the Constitution relating to 1. Fundamental rights, 2. Union legislature, 3. State legislature, 4. Election, 6. Which of the following non-members of Parliament has the right to address it? 1. Attorney General of India, 2. Solicitor General of India, 3. Chief Justice of India, 4. Chief Election Commissioner, 7. For which period the Finance Commission is formed? 1. 2 years, 2. Every year, 3. 5 years, 4. According to the wishes of President, 8. Who finally approves the draft 5-year plan? 1. Planning Commission, 2. President, 3. National Development Council, 4. Parliament and State Legislatures, 9. The deciding authority of states' share in central taxes is the 1. Finance Commission, 2. Planning Commission, 3. Election Commission, 4. Finance Minister, 10. When was the Public Service Commission, the original version of the UPSC, set up? 1. October 1, 1926, 2. April 1, 1937, 3. August 15, 1947, 4. January 26, 1950, 11. Which of the following non-members of Parliament has the right to address it? 1. Attorney General of India, 2. Solicitor General of India, 3. Chief Justice of India, 4. Chief Election Commissioner, 12. Which authority recommends the principles governing the grants in aid of the revenues of the states out of the Consolidated Fund of India? 1. Public Accounts Committee, 2. Union Ministry of Finance, 3. Finance Commission, 4. Interstate Council, 13. The Controller and Auditor General of India acts as the Chief Accountant and Auditor for the 1. Union Government, 2. State Government, 3. Union and State Governments, 4. Neither Union nor State Governments, 14. The Finance Commission is mainly concerned with recommending to the President about 1. Distributing net proceeds of taxes between the center and the states, 2. Principles governing the grants in aid to be given to states, 3. Both, 1, and, 2, 4, neither, 1, and, 2, 15. Who constitutes the Finance Commission after every 5 years? 1. The Council of Ministers, 2. The Parliament, 3. The President, 4. The Controller and Auditor General, 16. Members of the Union Public Service Commission can be removed by the 1. Parliament after a resolution adopted with 2/3 RDS majority, 2. President on a unanimous recommendation from the Union Council of Ministers, 3. President on the basis of an inquiry and report by the Supreme Court. 4. President on recommendation from Central Administrative Tribunal. 17. If the Election Commission is satisfied that a candidate has failed to lodge an account of election expenses, within the prescribed time and in the manner, for no good reason or justification, what is the period for which the EC can disqualify him to be a member or from continuing to be a member of the elected office from the date of the order? 1. 2 years, 2, 3 years, 3, 4 years, 4, 5 years, 18. Elections to the House of the People and the Legislative Assemblies of States in India are held on the basis of 1. Single transferable vote, 2. Limited suffrage, 3. Proportional representation, 4. Adult franchise, 19. Vote on account means 1. Statutory acceptance of planning bill, 2. Statutory acceptance of money bill, 3. Statutory acceptance of report of account checking and documents produced by CAG, 4. Statutory acceptance of expenditure related to demands of grants till the passage of planning bill, 20. What is the period of appointment of the Controller and Auditor General of India? 1. 6 years, 2. Up to 65 years of age, 3. 6 years or 65 years of age whichever is earlier, 4. Up to 64 years of age, 21. In which country financial legislation is introduced in the upper house of the legislature? 1. Australia, 2. France, 3. Japan, 4. Germany, 22. The bureaucracy performs 1. Only administrative functions, 2. Only judicial functions, 3. Only legislative functions, 4. Administrative as well as quasi-judicial and quasi-legislative functions, 23. Which one of the following is not a constitutional body? 1. Election Commission, 2. Finance Commission, 3. Planning Commission, 4. Union Public Service Commission, 24. A member of the Union Public Service Commission can be removed by the 1. President, 2. Prime Minister, 3. Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, 4. Chairman of the UPSC, 25. Who is the Chief Law Officer of the Government of India? 1. The Chief Justice of India, 2. The Registrar of the Supreme Court, 3. The Law Minister of India, 4. The Attorney General of India, 26. Which is the highest body that approves 5-year plans in the country? 1. Planning Committee, 2. Union Cabinet, 3. Parliament, 4. National Development Council, 27. Which is not a central service? 1. Indian Police Service, 2. Indian Foreign Service, 3. Indian Audit and Accounts Service, 4. Indian Revenue Service, 28. Who is the highest civil servant of the Union Government? 1. Attorney General, 2. Cabinet Secretary, 29. Which functionary can be invited to give his opinion in the Parliament? 1. Attorney General of India, 2. Chief Justice of India, 3. Chief Election Commissioner of India, 4. Controller and Auditor General of India, 30. The Planning Commission of India is 1. A constitutional body, 2. An independent and autonomous body, 3. Statutory body, 4. A non-statutory body, 31. Being the non-member, who among the following can participate in the proceedings of either House of the Parliament without having right to vote? 1. Chief Justice of India, 2. President of India, 3. Controller and Auditor General, 4. Attorney General, 32. When does Lok Sabha or a Vidhan Sabha election candidate forfeit his security deposit? 1. When he fails to win the election, 2. When he fails to secure even 1/4 of total votes polled, 3. When he fails to secure even 1/5 of total votes polled, 4. When he fails to secure even 1/6 of total votes polled, 33. The term of office of the member of the UPSC is 1. 3 years, or till they attain 58 years of age, 2, 5 years, or till they attain 60 years of age, 3, 6 years, or till they attain 65 years of age, 4, 6 years, 34. The authority which is not established by the constitutional provisions is, 1. Finance Commission, 2. Planning Commission, 3. UPSC, 4. Election Commission, 35. Age of a candidate to contest parliamentary election should not be lesser than, 1. 18 years, 2. 21 years, 3. 25 years, 4. 26 years, 36. The annual report of the UPSC is submitted to, 1. The President, 2. The Supreme Court, 3. The Prime Minister, 4. The Chairman of the Union Public Service Commission, 37. Finance Commission is constituted, 1. Every year, 2. Once in 4 years, 3. Once in 2 years, 4. Once in 5 years, 38. For which period the Finance Commission is formed? 1. 3 year, 2. 4 year, 3. 5 year, 4. 6 year, 39. Only one of the following can be the ex officio chairman of the Planning Commission. He is the 1. Minister for Planning and Development, 2. Home Minister, 3. Prime Minister, 4. Finance Minister, 40. Which of the following is an extra, constitutional and non-statutory body? 1. Finance Commission, 2. Planning Commission, 3. Union Public Service Commission, 4. Election Commission, 41. The Finance Commission, 1. Draws up 5-year plans, 2. Formulates monetary policy, 3. Recommends pay revision of central government employees, 4. Adjudicates on the sharing of resources between center and the states, 42. Which is an extra constitutional body? 1. Language Commission, 2. Planning Commission, 3. Election Commission, 4. Finance Commission, 43. Which of the following is not a constitutional body? 1. Election Commission, 2. Finance Commission, 3. Union Public Service Commission, 4. Planning Commission, 44. The Attorney General of India has the right to audience in, 1. Any Sessions Court, 2. High Court, 3. Supreme Court, 4. Any court of law within the territory of India, 45. Who appoints the Finance Commission? 1. Finance Minister, 2. Prime Minister, 3. Speaker of the Lok Sabha, 4. President, 46. The Planning Commission of India was established in the year 1. 1947, 2. 1949, 3. 1950, 4. 1952, 47. The term of the Finance Commission is 1. 10 years, 2. 5 years, 3. 6 years, 4. 3 years, 48. The National Development Council includes 1. All Central Cabinet Ministers, 2. Chief Ministers of all the states, 3. Cabinet Ministers of all the states and the Centre. 4. Members of the Estimates Committee of the Parliament, 49. The Finance Commission is 1. A permanent body, 2. An annual body, 3. A triennial body, 4. A quinquennial body, 50. The chairman of the Finance Commission is appointed by 1. The President, 2. The Prime Minister, 3. The Cabinet, 4. The Parliament, 51. The Chief Election Commissioner of India holds office, 1. For 6 years, 2. During the pleasure of the President, 3. For 6 years or till the age of 65 whichever is earlier, 4. For 5 years or till the age of 60 whichever is earlier, 52. Who is the Chairman of the Planning Commission? 1. President of India, 2. Finance Minister, 3. Prime Minister, 4. Minister for Planning, 53. The objectives of Indian planning are, 1. Increasing national income, 2. reducing inequalities in income and wealth, 3. Elimination of poverty, 4. All of the above, 54. In an election, electioneering has to be stopped in a constituency, 1. 24 hours before the poll commences, 2. 24 hours before the closing hour of polling, 3. 48 hours before the hour of commencement of polling, 4. 48 hours before the closing hour of polling, 55. The advocate general in each state is 1. Appointed by the governor, 2. Appointed by the president, 3. Appointed by the Chief Justice of the High Court, 4. Appointed by the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, 56. A person cannot contest election from 1. More than one constituency, 2. More than two constituencies, 3. More than three constituencies, 4. More than four constituencies, 57. The system of proportional representation as an electoral mechanism ensures 1. Majority rule, 2. Stability in government, 3. Common political thinking, 4. Representation of minorities, 58. The Election Commission of India is a 1. One-member commission, 2. Three-member commission, 3. Five-member commission, 4. Seven-member commission, 59. Planning Commission of India was established in 1. 1947, 2. 1950, 3. 1951, 4. 1949, 60. The chairman of the Finance Commission must be 1. A person of finance and banking field, 2. An economist of high calibre, 3. An expert from judiciary level of high court judge, 4. A person having experience in public affairs, 61. The first election commissioner of India was 1. S.P. Sen Varma, 2. Dr. Nagendra Singh, 3. K.V.K. Sundram, 4. Sukumar Sen, 62. Under single transferable vote system each voter can 1. Indicate only two preferences, 2. Indicate only one preference, 3. Indicate one preference less than the seats to be filled up, 4. Indicate as many preferences as there are candidates to be elected. 63. The term of office of the Controller and Auditor General of India is 1. 3 years, 2. 4 years, 3. 5 years, 4. 6 years, 64. Who was the first Chief Election Commissioner of India? 1. G. V. Mavlankar, 2. T. Swaminathan, 3. K. V. K. Sundaram, 4. Sukumar Sen, 65. When was the first general election to the Lok Sabha held? 1. 1950-51, 2. 1951-52, 3. 1952-53, 4. 1956-57, 66. Parliament exercises control over public expenditure through 1. Advocate General, 2. Controller and Auditor General, 3. Commerce Minister, 4. Finance Minister, 67. Which of the following does not come under the purview of the Election Commission? 1. To conduct the election of PM of India. 2. To conduct the election of President of India. 3. To give recognition to political parties. 4. To assign election symbols to the political parties. 68. Who is the Chairman of Planning Commission? 1. President, 2. Prime Minister, 3. Finance Minister, 4. Vice President, 69. Who acts as the Chairman of the State Planning Board? 1. Governor, 2. Chief Minister, 3. Leader of the Opposition, 4. Speaker, 70. Who is the Chairman of Planning Commission? 1. President, 2. Prime Minister, 3. Finance Minister, 4. Vice President, 71. Finance Commission is appointed by the President of India after every 1. 5 years, 2. 6 years, 3. 4 years, 4. None of these, 72. Who appoints the Chief Election Commissioner of India? 1. Chief Justice of India, 2. President, 3. Parliament, 4. Prime Minister, 73. The members and chairman of the Union Public Service Commission are appointed by the 1. President of India, 2. Chief Justice of India, 3. Parliament of India, 4. Prime Minister of India, 74. The Finance Commission in India is appointed by 1. Prime Minister of India, 2. President of India, 3. Chairman of Rajya Sabha, 4. Speaker of Lok Sabha, 75. An electoral system under which a legislature reflects the strength of the various political parties is called 1. Proportional representation, 2. Direct election style, 3. Gallup poll, 4. Gerrymandering, 76. Who of the following enjoy constitutional position? A. Finance Commission, B. National Development Council, C. Election Commission, D. Planning Commission, 1. A, C, 2, A, B, 3, B, D, 4, B, C, 77. The responsibility of preparation of electoral roll in India rests with the 1. Parliament, 2. Local administration, 3. Election Commission, 4. Returning Officer, 78. Which among the following is a constitutional body as per the Indian Constitution? 1. Finance Commission, 2. National Development Council, 3. Planning Commission, 4. None of the above, 79. Who was the first Chief Election Commissioner of India? 1. K.V.K. Sundaram, 2. Sukumar Sen, 3. G.V. Mavlankar, 4. T. Swaminathan, 80. The second Chief Election Commissioner of India was 1. Sukumar Sen, 2. S.P. Sen Varma, 3. K.V.K. Sundaram, 4. T. Swaminathan, 81. Which of the following high dignitaries, who are not members of Parliament, has the right to address it? 1. Chief Justice of India, 2. Attorney General of India, 3. Solicitor General of India, 4. Chief Election Commissioner of India, 82. For which one of the following commissions, there is no provision in the Indian Constitution? 1. Election Commission, 2. Finance Commission, 3. Planning Commission, 4. Union Public Service Commission, 83. Controller and Auditor General of India is appointed by the 1. Prime Minister, 2. President, 3. Finance Minister, 4. Lok Sabha, 84. The Attorney General of India has the right of audience in 1. The Supreme Court, 2. Any High Court, 3. Any Sessions Court, 4. Any court of law within India, 85. Which body is constituted by the President of India to advise on the decision of central resources between the centre and the state? 1. Tariff Commission, 2. Finance Commission, 3. Planning Commission, 4. Taxation Inquiry Commission, 86. Controller and Auditor General of India acts as a friend, philosopher and guide for 1. Public Accounts Committee, 2. Estimates Committee, 3. Finance Ministry, 4. Committee on Public Undertakings, 87. Bureaucracy literally means a system of government by 1. Elected representative, 2. Nominated representative, 3. Officials, 4. Group of landlords, 88. The power to decide an election petition for the state is vested in the 1. Parliament, 2. Supreme Court, 3. High Courts, 4. Election Commission, 89. Union Public Service Commission has to submit the report to the 1. President, 2. Parliament, 3. Lok Sabha, 4. Rajya Sabha, 90. Which among the following acts suggested for the post called Controller and Auditor General? 1. 1909 Act, 2. 1919 Act, 3. 1935 Act, 4. 1947 Act, 91. Which was the first state to go to polls under the delimitation? 1. Tamil Nadu, 2. Andhra Pradesh, 3. Kerala, 4. Karnataka, 92. Which committee recommended for three-language formula? 1. Raj Committee, 2. Kothari Committee, 3. Rajamanar Committee, 4. Dud Committee, 93. What is the plural voting system? 1. Candidates themselves cast more than one vote, 2. Only the higher officials cast more than one votes. 3. Eligible voter exercises one vote and some voters with specific qualifications cast more than one vote. 4. All the citizens cast 3 votes each. 94. The Indian Constitution provides the country with 3 categories of civil services, namely, 1. All India, central and state services, 2. Administrative, railway and police services, 3. Administrative, police and revenue services, 4. Administrative, police and foreign services, 95. Which of the following is one of the characteristics of civil services in India? 1. Neutrality and impartiality, 2. Partisan, 3. Temporary political executive nexus, 4. All of the above, 96. The members of the All India Services serve the 1. Central government only, 2. State government only, 3. Union territories only, 4. Both the union and state governments, 97. Who holds the highest law office in India? 1. Attorney General, 2. Accountant General, 3. Lieutenant General, 4. Solicitor General, 98. Which of the following is not provided in the Constitution? 1. Election Commission, 2. Finance Commission, 3. Public Service Commission, 4. Planning Commission, 99. Who among the following is not a member of the National Development Council? 1. The Prime Minister, 2. The member of NITI, 3. The Chief Ministers of States, 4. The President of India, 100. If a budget is defeated in the legislature of a state, then 1. The finance minister alone has to resign, 2. The finance minister concerned has to be suspended, 3. The council of ministers along with the chief minister has to resign, 4. Re-election have to be ordered, 101. Who is the vice chairperson of NITI? 1. Dr. Bibek Debroye, 2. Dr. V.K. Saraswat, 3. Dr. Arvind Panagaria, 4. Arun Jaitley, 102. The Controller and Auditor General of India submits his report relating to the accounts of the Union to the _ 1. Finance Minister, 2. Prime Minister, 3. President, 4. Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, 103. Who appoints the Finance Commission in India? 1. Governor, RBI. 2. CAG of India, 3. President of India, 4. Central Finance Minister, 104. The Controller and Auditor General is closely connected with which of the following committees of Parliament? 1. The Estimates Committee, 2. The Committee on Public Undertakings, 3. The Public Accounts Committee, 4. All of these, 105. Which one of the following was established with a definite provision under an article of the Constitution of India? 1. Union Public Service Commission, 2. National Human Rights Commission, 3. Election Commission, 4. Central Vigilance Commission, 106. Who appoints the members of the State Public Service Commission? 1. Chief Minister, 2. Governor, 3. Chief Justice, 4. Vice President, 107. To be a voter in India, what is the minimum qualifying age? 1. 24 years, 2. 22 years, 3. 20 years, 4. 18 years, 108. What is the minimum age to qualify for Lok Sabha elections? 1. 25 years, 2. 30 years, 3. 21 years, 4. 18 years, 109. NITIIG is a 1. Statutory body, 2. Think tank, 3. NGO, 4. Constitutional body, 1. What is the implication of the central government granting special status to a state? 1. Substantially large percentage of the central assistance will be as grants in aid. 2. The extent of loan as a percentage of total assistance will be low. 3. Current account budgetary deficit will be bridged by the central government. 4. Both, 1, and 2, above, 2. Which commission made the recommendations which formed the basis for the Punjab Reorganisation Act which created the states Punjab and Haryana? 1. Dar Commission, 2. That Commission, 3. Shah Commission, 4. Mahajan Commission, 3. Which of the following states is not included in Capital Region Planning Council? 1. Rajasthan, 2. Haryana, 3. Uttar Pradesh, 4. Madhya Pradesh, 4. In which state of India is there a uniform civil code? 1. Meghalaya, 2. Kerala, 3. Haryana, 4. Goa, 5. Which state in India has given the highest number of deputy prime ministers? 1. Maharashtra, 2. Uttar Pradesh, 3. Bihar, 4. Gujarat, 6. Division of powers is the principle of 1. Unitary form of government, 2. Federal form of government, 3. Socialist form of government, 4. Republican form of government, 7. Article 370 of the Constitution is applicable to the state of 1. Nagaland, 2. Mizoram, 3. Manipur, 4. Jammu and Kashmir, 8. Which article of the Constitution of India accords special status to the state of Jammu and Kashmir? 1. 324, 2. 311, 3. 370, 4. 356, 9. Which are the two states, other than UP, having the highest representation in Lok Sabha? 1. Bihar and Madhya Pradesh, 2. Bihar and Maharashtra, 3. Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, 4. Tamil Nadu and Rajasthan, 10. In which year were the Indian states reorganized on the linguistic basis? 1. 1947, 2. 1951, 3. 1956, 4. 1966, 11. Article 370 of the Constitution of India provides for 1. Temporary provisions for Jammu and Kashmir, 2. Special provisions in respect of Nagaland, 3. Special provisions in respect of Nagaland, 4. Provisions in respect of the financial emergency, 12. When was the comprehensive reorganization of Indian states completed in accordance with the recommendations of States Reorganization Commission? 1. 1953, 2. 1956, 3. 1960, 4. 1966, 13. The Sarkaria Commission was appointed to review the question of 1. Center/state relations, 2. Legislative problems, 3. Union territories problems, 4. Tribal areas, 14. Sarkaria Commission was concerned with 1. Administrative reforms, 2. Electoral reforms, 3. Financial reforms, 4. Center-state relations, 15. Sarkaria Commission was constituted to give its report on 1. New pay scales for the government servants, 2. Center-state relations, 3. Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid dispute, 4. Kaveri dispute, 16. Who of the following has not been an interlocutor on Jammu and Kashmir? 1. M. Ansari, 2. Radhakumar, 3. Shujait Bukhari, 4. Dilip Pajayankar, 17. In a federal government the states enjoy 1. Original powers, 2. Powers delegated by the center, 3. Powers given by the Constitution, 4. Powers given by the people, 18. The day-to-day administration of a union territory in India is carried out by the 1. President, 2. Governor, 3. Home Minister, 4. Lieutenant Governor. 19. Sikkim was granted statehood in the year 1. 1973, 2. 1974, 3. 1975, 4. 1976, 20. Which article of the Constitution provides special status to Jammu and Kashmir? 1. 360, 2. 368, 3. 370, 4. 375, 21. Which state enjoys the distinction of being the first linguistic state of India? 1. West Bengal, 2. Andhra Pradesh, 3. Tamil Nadu, 4. Kerala, 22. The number of union territories in India is 1, 5, 2, 7, 3, 9, 4, 6, 23. Which of the following is not a union territory? 1. Pondicherry, 2. Nagaland, 4. Daman and Diu, 4. Lakshadweep, 24. Special status to Jammu and Kashmir is given by the Indian Constitution under the Article 1. 364, 2. 368, 3. 370, 4. 377, 25. The unification of Karnataka was achieved in the year 1. 1956, 2. 1957, 3. 1958, 4. 1960, 26. A federal government is in the shape of 1. Command by the center, 2. Appeal from the states, 3. Agreement between the center and the states, 4. Single party rule, 27. The main feature of the federal state is 1. Decentralization, 2. Centralization, 3. Theory of separation of powers, 4. Sovereignty, 28. Which committee/commission examined the center and state relationship? 1. Ashok Mehta Committee, 2. Indrajit Gupta Committee, 3. Sarkaria Commission, 4. N. Vora Committee, 29. The state's reorganization in 1956 created _ 1. 17 states and 6 union territories, 2. 17 states and 9 union territories, 3. 14 states and 6 union territories, 4. 15 states and 9 union territories, 30. Which of the following is not a union territory? 1. Dadra and Nagar Haveli, 2. Lakshadweep, 3. Puducherry, 4. Nagaland, 31. How many states are there in the Indian Union? 1. 27, 2. 28, 3. 30, 4. 29, 32. The name of the Laccadive, Minicoy and Amandivi Islands was changed to Lakshadweep by an Act of Parliament in 1. 1973, 2. 1970, 3. 1971, 4. 1972, 33. Which was the first linguistic state to be created? 1. Kerala, 2. Tamil Nadu, 3. Andhra Pradesh, 4. Maharashtra, 34. The Jammu and Kashmir State Legislative Assembly has a tenure of _ 1. 6 years, 2. 5 years, 3. 4 years, 4. 7 years, 35. The Narmada Water Dispute Tribunal was constituted to resolve the water sharing between 1. Gujarat and Rajasthan, 2. Gujarat and Maharashtra, 3. Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, 4. Gujarat and Daman and Diu, 1. Who is authorized to transfer the judge of one high court to another high court? 1. The President, 2. The Chief Justice of India, 3. A collegium of judges of the Supreme Court, 4. The Law Minister, 2. The civil affairs like marriage, divorce, inheritance etc. which has been authorized by the Constitution to make legal laws? 1. Center, by the Union list of the Constitution, 2. States, by the State list of the Constitution, 3. Center and States, by the concurrent list of the Constitution, 4. Religious authorities which have relation to individual affairs, 3. Why did one of the high courts in India decree that bonds are unconstitutional and punitive? 1. It infringes on the fundamental rights of some groups of people, 2. It is not in exercise of a fundamental freedom, 3. It adversely affects production, 4. It is not part of a right to protest, 4. To whom can a case of dispute in the election of the President of India be referred to? 1. Election Commission, 2. Parliament, 3. Supreme Court of India, 4. Cabinet, 5. What is the category in which the negotiating strategy of a strike by the government employees falls? 1. Fundamental rights of freedom of association and expression, 2. Legal right, 3. Trade union right as common law, 4. There is no right, 6. Which of the following is at the apex of the subordinate criminal courts? 1. Supreme Court, 2. High Court, 3. Court of Sessions Judge, 4. Court of District Judge, 7. Which among the following court has the original jurisdiction to hear petition and give decision challenging election of the Lok Sabha/Vidhan Sabha? 1. District Court of a constituency, 2. High Court of the State, 3. Special Judge authorized by the Chief Justice of India, 4. Supreme Court, 8. Who is empowered to transfer a judge from one high court to another high court? 1. Chief Justice of India, 2. President of India, 3. Law Minister of India, 4. The Union Cabinet, 9. The main function of the judiciary is, 1. Law formulation, 2. Law execution, 3. Law adjudication, 4. Law application, 10. The salaries and emoluments of the judges of the Supreme Court are charged on, 1. The Reserve Bank of India, 2. The Contingency Fund of India, 3. The Consolidated Fund of India, 4. The Finance Commission, 11. Judges of the Supreme Court and High Court can be removed by, 1. The President, 2. Parliament, 3. Union Council of Ministers, 4. Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, 12. Where the High Courts in India first set up? 1. And Calcutta, 2. Bombay, Madras, Calcutta, 3. Bombay, Delhi High, Calcutta, 4. Madras and Bombay, 13. What does the judicial review function of the Supreme Court mean? 1. Review its own judgment, 2. Review the functioning of judiciary in the country, 3. Examine the constitutional validity of the laws, 4. Undertake periodic review of the Constitution, 14. The basic structure of our Constitution was proclaimed by the Supreme Court in 1. Keshvananda Bharti case, 2. Golaknath case, 3. Minerva Mills case, 4. Gopalan case, 15. An appeal to the High Court lies in case the Session Court has awarded the punishment of 1. 1 year or more, 2. 2 years or more, 3. 3 years or more, 4. 4 years or more, 16. The Supreme Court of India enjoys 1. Original jurisdictions, 2. Advisory jurisdictions, 3. Appellate and advisory jurisdictions, 4. Original, appellate, and advisory jurisdictions. 17. The judges of the High Court hold office, 1. During the pleasure of the Chief Justice of India, 2. Till they have attained 62 years of age, 3. Till they have attained 65 years of age, 4. As long as they desire, 18. In which case did the Supreme Court restore the primacy of the fundamental rights over the directive principles of state policy? 1. Golanath case, 2. Keshavananda Bharti case, 3. Minerva Mills case, 4. All the above cases, 19. Which of the following is not the essential qualification for appointment as a judge of the Supreme Court of India? 1. Should be a citizen of India, 2. should be at least 35 years of age. 3. Should have practiced for at least 10 years as an advocate in one or more high courts. 4. Should be an eminent jurist. 20. Judicial review in the Indian Constitution is based on 1. Rule of law, 2. Due process of law, 3. Procedure established by law, 4. Precedents and conventions. 21. The judges of the Supreme Court retire at the age of 1. 60 years, 2. 65 years, 3. 62 years, 4. 58 years. 22. The first act permitting legal marriage with a person not belonging to one's endogamous group is 1. Hindu Marriage Validity Act, 2. Abolition of Untouchability Act, 3. Special Marriage Act, 4. Arya Samaj Marriage Valid Ity Act, 23. The states which have a common high court are 1. Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, 2. Gujarat and Orissa, 3. Maharashtra and Goa, 4. Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. 24. The Supreme Court is empowered to settle election disputes of President and Vice President. This is its 1. Original jurisdiction, 2. Appellate jurisdiction, 3. Advisory jurisdiction, 4. Miscellaneous jurisdiction. 25. Which two states have a common high court? 1. Himachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh, 2. Haryana and Punjab, 3. Gujarat and Maharashtra, 4. Kerala and Tamil Nadu. 26. Judges of the Supreme Court retire at the age of 1. 60 years, 2. 62 years, 3. 64 years, 4. 65 years. 27. A judge of the Supreme Court retires at the age of 1. 65 years, 2. 55 years, 3. 50 years, 4. 58 years. 28. Of the following, who held the offices of Judge of the Supreme Court and the Speaker of the Lok Sabha? 1. M. Hidayatullah, 2. K. S. Hegde, 3. Subba Rao, 4. P. N. Bhagwati. 29. The Chief Justice of a High Court is appointed by 1. The President, 2. Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, 3. Governor of the State, 4. Chief Minister of the State. 30. The first woman judge to be appointed to Supreme Court was 1. Rani Jethmalani, 2. Anna George Malhotra, 3. M. Fatima Bibi, 4. Leela Seth. 31. Who was the first woman Chief Justice of a High Court of a state in India? 1. Sunanda Bandara, 2. Fatima Bibi, 3. Leela Seth, 4. Anna Chandy. 32. To whom can a case of dispute in the election of the President be referred? 1. Chief Election Commissioner, 2. Parliament, 3. Supreme Court of India, 4. None of these. 33. Retirement age of the judges of Supreme Court of India is 1. 58 years, 2. 60 years, 3. 62 years, 4. 65 years. 34. Who was the first woman judge of the Supreme Court? 1. Sunanda Bandara, 2. Leela Seth, 3. Fatima Bibi, 4. Indira Jaisingh. 35. Which is the highest law of the land? 1. Indian Penal Code, 2. Indian Constitution, 3. Civil Procedure Code, 4. Criminal Procedure Code. 36. The Supreme Court of India acts as a federal court when it deals with 1. Civil cases, 2. Interstate disputes, 3. Appeals from lower courts, 4. Election petitions. 37. Which one of the following Chief Justices of India had the opportunity to act as President of India? 1. Justice Mehar Chand Mahajan, 2. Justice P. B. Gajendra Gudkar, 3. Justice M. Hidayatullah, 4. Justice P. N. Bhagwati. 38. Who was the first woman Chief Justice of a High Court of a state in India? 1. Sunanda Bandara, 2. Fatima Bibi, 3. Leela Seth, 4. Anna Chandy. 39. Equality before law in India is derived from 1. Case law, 2. Political conventions, 3. Constitution, 4. Gandhian philosophy, 40. Who interprets the Constitution? 1. Legislature, 2. Executive, 3. Judiciary, 4. President, 41. A law made by the judiciary is known as 1. Ordinary law, 2. Case law, 3. Rule of law, 4. Administrative law, 42. What is the retirement age for a Supreme Court judge? 1. 62 years, 2. 68 years, 3. 65 years, 4. 70 years, 43. The judges of High Court are administered oath of office by 1. The Chief Justice of High Court, 2. The President of India, 3. The Chief Justice of India, 4. Governor of the State, 44. The pension of a High Court judge is charged on the 1. Public Accounts of India, 2. Consolidated Fund of the State, 3. Public Accounts of the State, 4. Consolidated Fund of India, 45. The High Court which has the distinction of having the first woman Chief Justice is 1. Guwahati High Court, 2. Allahabad High Court, 3. High Court, 4. Himachal Pradesh High Court, 46. The Supreme Court of India was set up, 1. By the Constitution, 2. By a law of Parliament, 3. By a presidential order, 4. By the Act of 1947, 47. The judges of Supreme Court hold office till they reach the age of 1. 58 years, 2. 62 years, 3. 65 years, 4. 60 years, 48. Supreme Court is the guardian for 1. Fundamental rights, 2. Directive principles, 3. Preamble, 4. Center and state disputes, 49. Judges of the District Court are appointed by 1. Governor, 2. Chief Minister, 3. Law Minister, 4. President, 50. District Judge is under the control of 1. State Government, 2. High Court, 3. Supreme Court, 4. Governor, 51. Division of powers and independent judiciary are the two important features of 1. Socialist form of government, 2. Unitary form of government, 3. Democratic form of government, 4. Federal form of government, 52. Which one of the following statements about the Chief Justice of India, CJI, is not correct? 1. He appoints the Chief Justice of all high courts. 2. The CJI administers the oath of office to the President. 3. When both the offices of the President and Vice President fall vacant simultaneously, the CJI discharges the duties of the President. 4. The CJI can hold his office till he attains the age of 65 years. 53. The Indian judiciary is headed by 1. The President, 2. The Prime Minister, 3. The Supreme Court, 4. The Parliament, 54. Who appoints the judges of the Indian Supreme Court? 1. President, 2. Chief Justice, 3. Prime Minister, 4. Council of Ministers, 55. Chief Justice of the Supreme Court is appointed by the 1. Speaker of the Lok Sabha, 2. Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, 3. Prime Minister, 4. President, 56. How many judges are there in Supreme Court? 1. 25, 2. 26, 3. 30, 4. 31, 57. The Supreme Court at Calcutta was established by 1. Regulating Act of 1773, 2. Pitt's India Act of 1784, 3. Charter Act of 1793, 4. Charter Act of 1813, 58. Which one of the following pairs is correctly matched? 1. ADM Jabal per case rights of citizens under emergency, 2. Indira Saune case rights of women at work, 3. Vishaka Case Center State Relations, 4, Kardar Singh Case Rights of Minorities, 59. Chief Justices of the Supreme Court hold office till they attain the age of 1. 65 years, 2. 60 years, 3. 62 years, 4. 58 years, 60. What is ordinary law? 1. Laws made by the High Court, 2. Laws made by the Supreme Court, 3. Laws made and enforced by the government, 4. Laws made by the common people. 61. Which of the following comes under the jurisdiction of both the High Court and the Supreme Court? 1. Disputes between the states inter se, 2. Protection against the violation of the Constitution, 3. Protection of fundamental rights, 4. Disputes between center and the states, 62. To become a judge of the High Court one must be a practicing advocate of the High Court for at least 1. 20 years, 2. 5 years, 3. 10 years, 4. 15 years, 63. Who is the first law officer of the country? 1. Chief Justice of India, 2. Attorney General, 3. Law Minister, 4. Solicitor General, 64. Which one of the following is related to advisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court? 1. Speaker of the Parliament seeking opinion from the Supreme Court, 2. Election Commission seeking opinion from the Supreme Court, 3. State seeking opinion from the Supreme Court, 4. President of India seeks opinion on law or facts, 65. Which institution has the final authority to interpret the Constitution of India? 1. Parliament, 2. Supreme Court of India, 3. President, 4. Attorney General of India, 66. The power of the Supreme Court of India to decide disputes between the centre and the states falls under its 1. Advisory jurisdiction, 2. Original jurisdiction, 3. Appellate jurisdiction, 4. Jurisprudence, 67. What is the meaning of public interest litigation? 1. Anything of public interest, 2. A case brought by victim to court, involving public interest, 3. A case brought by anyone to court involving public interest, 4. A directive issued by Supreme Court involving public interest, 68. Subordinate courts are supervised by _ 1. Supreme Court, 2. District Court, 3. High Court, 4. Parliament, 69. What does Section 124A of Indian Penal Code deal with? 1. Atrocity against women, 2. Sedition, 3. Crime for demanding dowry, 4. Atrocity against SC/ST, 70. All doubts and disputes in connection with election of the President are inquired into and decided by _ 1. The Election Commission, 2. The Supreme Court, 3. The Parliament, 4. Prime Minister.
ஷன் ஜட்ஜஸ் ஆதி பொது அறிவு சேனலை பார்த்த அனைவருக்கும் நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றோம். அடுத்த வீடியோவில் சந்திப்போம்.